Hello, good evening. Welcome back to Blackball Plate Finals night. Very lucky to have a very special guest with me in Comms Box this evening. We've got tonight's singles runner-up, Mr. Colin Campbell. Good evening, Colin.
Hello, Paul. Hello, everyone.
So we'll get into.
Looking forward to this doubles final. Of course, it's Tuesday, so it's Scotch doubles.
So we'll.
Hopefully, they'll perform slightly better than I did.
Don't be daft, Colin. I think you'll be very proud of yourself. I mean, if we'd have offered you before the start of the season a finals night on the live stream table, I think you'd have been hands off, wouldn't you?
Certainly would.
Okay, so welcome to this race to 5 doubles final. Jono Anderson and Tim Picton versus Kyle Ingham and Ben Smith. Jono and Tim to break.
That's dry.
Yeah, dry break. So, Kyle and Ben come to the table for their first visit of this final. What's your preference here, Colin? Reds or yellows?
Both got balls blocked, haven't they? So probably reds.
Okay, well let's. I mean, there's no straightforward pot on, is there?
No.
I don't.
The yellow to the
To right middle.
right middle, yeah.
I don't know if the cue ball fits there. I guess we'll see when they start lining it up. But I think it's interesting that there appears to be no rush to take this first shot. Kyle having a. Well, they're both having a look at the little collection of balls on the right hand side.
Yeah, that middle pocket's a bit crowded.
Yellow's in play.
Just had a gap.
So Kyle and Ben representing Soundwave Jousters. Now they've not had a bad season at all this year. They've plenty of representatives in the final, in the post-season finals. Of course, the special ones amongst us will remember that semi-final. Crafty Q's versus Soundwave Jousters. What a night that was. Oh, in off.
Oh dear.
So it's a free visit for Jono and Tim on Reds.
All the reds are quite open.
So what do you do with your free ball here, Colin, if you were there?
Well, the reds are going quite open, aren't they?
Yes.
So do you put one of their balls safe?
I think that's a fair shout. Let's see what they decide to do. Of course, one of the joys of commentating in this little palatial commentary box is learning to know whose trainers and shoes are which player.
Yeah.
You only get to see the trousers.
Yeah. Giving it a lot of thought.
So no need for the free ball. They're going straight into it for the Reds.
Yeah, he's going for the clearance.
So all 4 players in this final are all capable of dish clearances and pressure clearances.
Yeah, I messed up mine.
Well, I wasn't going to mention it, but as soon as you brought it up, you had a lot of love, in the singles final.
I believe so. Thank you, everybody who tuned in.
I'm quite sure you and Tina will enjoy watching at least the semi-final. Whether or not you've got a desire to watch the fight, rewatch the final, remains to be seen.
No, I'll probably skip that.
So you have to fancy Jono and Tim on Reds at the moment. But Yellows are so well positioned that one mistake
Yeah.
could decide this frame. So important to win the opening frame in a final, don't you think?
Yeah, settles the nerves. thin cut on that right middle.
So if we work back from the black, which pocket? I mean, the black's pretty open. The black goes to all four pockets in the bottom half of the table.
Yeah.
No sign of nerves yet from Jono and Tim. I want to say a special thank you to Tim. He's made some rearrangements in his domestic life to be here tonight. I hope everyone that's supporting Tim wishes him well. And of course we've got the usual high number of Soundwave jousters. I'll tell you what, say what you like about Soundwave jousters, they all come and support each other in competitions.
They do. And the only team to beat us 10-0 in the season.
You're a bunch of happy memories tonight, mate.
Well, we got them back in the semi-final.
Yes. Still one of the greatest pool nights I've ever seen.
Certainly was.
Okay.
Just taking the time over this. It's not like Jono to take his time.
So this is the last of our post-season Tuesday comps. I just want to say a special thank you to everyone that's played, got involved, refereed, helped me on comms, helped me with the techie stuff behind the scenes as well. You've all been superstars. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, nice ball.
So, red to top right, swing the cue ball round, probably for the red on the left. What do you think? What are you playing here, Colin?
Yeah, it's got a natural angle to come back round. The only thing is that red to the left of the black, I don't think it's available to the bottom corner.
Sorry about that. So what are you playing here on? If you're at the table here, Colin, you're going to try and swing the cue ball round for the left.
Yeah, definitely.
You were just saying about the red to the left of the black. Where are you putting that one?
Yeah, it's looks like it's only available to the middle. Oh, he's got a bit close to that. Run out of position there.
Yeah. So Tim looking, I mean, it's difficult to tell from this camera angle, but
I don't think he can attempt to cut that in.
and he certainly can't afford to leave the cue ball anywhere near where it is now, because there's a straight entry for that yellow on the left middle. Interesting first frame. Reds were favourite. I'm not sure they are at the moment.
Yellows have got 2 balls on the rail though.
So although I think most players or most competitions have a natural preference for Scotch doubles, and for those new, Scotch doubles just means each pair takes an alternate shot within the same visit. But it can slow your rhythm down a little bit because you feel obliged to have a conversation with your partner before every shot sometimes.
Just played safe.
I'm not sure that's safe enough.
It's a tricky pot they've got now. If they want to get in here. Nothing easy.
Yellow to left middle. Probably to try and leave.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought they'd have tried to leave it closer to the cushion and deal with the furthest left yellow.
That one passes the black into the bottom corner.
So it's not quite the free-flowing pool yet that we had in the singles matches. I think you and Phil were taking no time at all over the shots. A bit more considered in this final.
Always missed.
Okay. So I don't think the red by the yellow passes to bottom right.
Corner, yeah.
Having a look.
If it does, it's worth taking, because you've got the angle to get up for the other red. Could be a frame winner.
Okay. Jono taking this red to bottom right. It's there.
Yeah, he's found it. Good shot.
So
Perfect position.
what do you think? Screw back for black to bottom left, or even left middle?
Yeah. Screw straight back.
Tim Picton trying to leave Jono with a perfect shot on the black.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's there. So, Jono and Tim take a 1-0 lead into frame number 2. Kyle and Ben to break.
Very important, the break off. It's all about making at least one off the break, and you can gain control of the frame.
Right, I'm just going to give the players a nudge to try and keep the scoreboard updated. I'll leave you in Colin's capable hands for a few seconds.
Okay. It's a good table to play on this one. Okay, Carlingham to break.
Ball spotted, legal break.
Got a good split as well.
So usual question straight away after the break, Colin. Which are you going for, yellows or
I
reds?
think these yellows look good.
It's definitely an easy start to go yellow.
Yeah.
He's got either yellow to bottom right or left middle.
Oh. Looks like all the yellows have a pocket as well.
So thank you to everyone that's joining the live stream here from Q's on a pretty cold Tuesday night. Good turnout. If you want to say hello in the chat box, let us know who's watching. Let us know who you're supporting. Are you a Kyle and Ben fan, or do you think Jono and Tim are going to take this final? So yellow's in control at this stage.
black into a good position.
Yeah, very nice. I think that seems to be what separates the top players from the rest of us, is their ability to make a pot and just nudge a ball into a better position at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, looking good here.
So in terms of working it from the black backwards, I assume we're going to try and leave that yellow to left middle near the black as the final yellow.
Yeah. And then just roll it through basically. Yeah.
So clearly going to take this yellow to bottom right and leave the yellow just where the cue ball is now. I'm trying to work out which pocket that one goes in.
Yeah.
Probably the same pocket. Can't quite tell if it passes to bottom left.
Just needs to screw back. Get behind it. That's perfect.
Yeah, so all he's got to do now is screw back from this yellow. Anywhere,
Yeah,
anywhere on the top half of the table
top
almost.
Half, yeah.
So a big area to aim for. Oh, it's almost anywhere but there.
Yeah, he could have done with rolling a bit further. I don't think he's got the angle to get this bottom side of the black.
So do
Might
they?
have to take the black into the bottom corner.
I think that's likely, mate.
Just leave the cue ball straight. Yep, that's what he's doing.
So to tie the final up at 1-1, Kyle Ingham, the black to bottom left.
Swing.
It thought about it.
I know.
So frame 3, Jono and Tim to break.
Yeah.
I think this is going to go nip and tuck all the way.
Yep, looks like it.
Right, hang on.
So Jono to break. A red down. I'd say reds are probably favourable here. Just having a look, see what pockets they're available to. With Tuesday rules, and whatever ball you part off the break, you can still change your mind. Go for the other colour set. to left middle. Can't quite tell whether he's onto that red to the left corner. Or whether he fancies taking the red to the right middle. Looking at that shot now. Welcome back, Paul.
Thank you very much. Thought we both deserved a glass of water.
Yeah.
So,
Can he not reseal it? No.
so Tim and John are on reds. Kyle and Ben yellows. And we just catch up with
Don't
the.
think he's left much for yellows here. Just got that one below the white to the bottom corner. Tricky shot.
So I was just speaking to one of the Soundwave Jousters lads. Apparently one of them has just been on Countdown. You know, with Rachel Rightly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently he got aroused. But not bad for 7 points. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome.
He's going for the opposite corner.
So another tactical frame, I think.
So let's block that red to the bottom right. I believe you're becoming a bit of a local celebrity with the comms work you do.
Give over. I love it. I absolutely love it. But I am available for hire if you're running an event. Very reasonable negotiable rates. Sometimes 3 figures, sometimes just a pint will do.
Yeah. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps.
What kind of crisps though?
Ooh.
Favourite crisps, Colin? Proper partridge stuff now. What's your favourite crisp? Text in.
McCoy's.
McCoy's steak.
Oh yeah.
Good choice. I'm quite partial to a quaver.
Prawn cocktail.
No, it's just the way I walk. Well, they're not going to break any speed records for play in this final, are they?
No. Not as entertaining as me.
I think you and Phil would have had 4 frames knocked off by this stage.
Yeah, at least.
Anyway, so 1-1 in the final pool Blackpool League doubles plate finals. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
Evening, Kevin Baxter. I'll have to take your word for it. You sound well informed.
I think Ben Smith's actually the quickest out there.
That's a low bar though, isn't it?
No, Jono likes to think about it.
I'm sure he does.
Alan Weston's joined us. Is he still in New York?
He is. While you were busy winning your semi-final 4-0, scratch from Tim. Yeah, Alan's off to see New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden tonight. And yet he's choosing to spend his evening engaging with us on the chat.
Good Alan.
Take plenty of photos, buddy.
I must say I've been to New York myself. Wonderful place.
Did you ever get to Madison Square Garden?
I did.
Did you? Who did you see?
Billy Joel was on.
Actually, I think Billy Joel's nearly always on MSG in New York, isn't he?
Yeah.
So a free visit for Kyle and Ben on yellows. Again,
Yellows are...
what are you taking as your free ball here?
I might be tempted to pop that red.
What, the top
at
left?
The top corner.
Now, what advantage does that give you? Because I don't think it's really doing much.
No,
whereas
it's not blocking anything really, is it?
There's an argument for dealing with the red down by bottom right-ish.
Take the yellow to the left middle while you can get perfect position on it.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I think that's what Ben's suggesting. I think they're going with your original idea. I think they're going to pop their opponent's red. Yeah, I don't pretend to be anywhere near the level of some of these guys, but I've struggled to see what advantage that gives you, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to go for that yellow to the left middle. No, they're taking the red.
Oh,
Nice, put it safe.
okay, that makes more sense. That's why it's people like Colin Campbell in the finals and not me. Lucky to have Collins in sight for our doubles finals.
Too kind. Yeah, that's about as good as it could have got.
So as long as they can avoid this rogue red down on the bottom right, it's a relatively straightforward clearance for yellows. Certainly for final level.
Ben pointing to where he wants the cue ball. Just rolled on a bit. Going away with the cue ball if he takes the one to the right middle.
I think they're looking at maybe a plant
I think that's best.
bottom right. So just a quick recap, 1-1. This doubles final, doubles plate final, frame number 3.
Going for the geranium, as Chris would say. He's just,
Well, I don't think that's gone to plan.
no, he's just run out of position slightly. Probably paid it a bit too hard there. Oh, they've got that yellow to the left. That's what he's going for. Yeah,
So cue ball a little bit close to the right cushion. Just a tiny bit of hampering, but
same pocket with this yellow.
yeah.
You're naturally going to land on either.
Yeah, I think it's yellow to right, bottom right.
Yeah.
Just bring the cue
Bring
ball
the
up
cue ball back.
slightly, a few inches up the centre of the table.
Perfect. Good shot.
So from being 1 down, looks like Kyle and Ben are going to take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, they've taken them well.
There we go. So frame 4, Kyle and Ben to break with a 2-1 lead in this race to 5 final.
Yeah, if they can get a good break here, put some into control.
Okay, welcome back to frame number 4.
Ben Smith to break. Plenty of support in for Ben and Kyle. Oh, they haven't built well.
Could be in for a long frame here, Colin. I
Yeah.
think they were super glued together. So while they're just working out their next shot, Kyle and Ben got a bye to the final because unfortunately Alan West and Ryan Staley couldn't quite find the funds to get a private plane back from New York to be here tonight. So I'm trying to work out whether that's an advantage or not, getting a bye to the final. It means they were stood around while the other semi-final was underway. But it gave Jono and Tim a chance to get warmed up, albeit on a different table. What do you think, Colin? Would you have preferred a bye to the final, or would you have preferred to...
No, I'd rather play.
Yeah, I think so.
Just get your eye in.
It was quite a long semi-final as well for
It was.
Jono and
Started
Tim.
at the same time as my semi-final.
It did. It was
It's
still...
still going on after my final. Just tried to open them up a bit there. Not really come off.
He's moved 1 yellow from the pack to left cushion.
Not really got a shot here.
looking to develop these two yellows.
Andy Johnson saying he should have doubled it.
Plant double.
The old Barney Rubble.
So welcome to the chat, Toby Royals.
Yeah.
So-
Evening, Toby.
So Toby and forgive me, I think it's James's doubles partner on a Monday. Me and Aidan are playing Toby and James in our Monday plate quarter final on Wednesday. Looking forward to that one. Maybe I get to let's see how that match goes. But I think both of us keen to be part of finals night.
Yep. My first experience of finals night tonight.
I was going to ask whether or not you'd.
I really enjoyed it. Just a shame I couldn't produce it in the final itself. I made Phil Watts look good.
Well, he's always well dressed, Phil, isn't he?
Can't squeeze this red in. Oh, he's gone to cover the pocket. Tied up a yellow there.
So is it too early to work out whether reds or yellows are favourite at this stage?
Yeah, there's still them in the middle of the table all bunched up. I'd say I'd rather be on reds.
Okay. Excuse me.
Team's going to get that yellow out. Red available to the top right.
So I think there are two different schools of thought strategically when you've got a little cluster of balls kind of blocking each other. Do you get them open and freed up as soon as you can, or do you leave them there as a bit of a safety net until you're ready?
Yeah, just depends how you get position, if you can open them up.
Me too, Toby, me too. I'll probably let you know in advance. I think I'm a better commentator than I am a player, and I'm not that good at commentating.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. In practice, I couldn't beat you.
Yeah. I'm going to rely on Aidan to do a lot of the heavy lifting in my match.
Yeah. He's got a strong back.
Yeah, he's been carrying me for 4 years. So meanwhile, back at the final, Kyle and Ben 2-1 up at this race to 5. So this will be a good indicator because it could go from the red to right middle, and there's the natural angle with a little bit of right hand side just to bring it into that cluster in the middle. Let's see if that's what he has in mind. It is, but he doesn't make the pot. So I think he's just left this. Well, Tim's looking at the yellow to bottom left, but I think the yellow to right, left middle is probably the right option. I think it'd be quite an aggressive move to take this yellow by the black.
I think we'll go for the ones in the middle.
Yeah. So it's a good opportunity to deal with the lone yellow in the top half of the table. Would you put yellow slightly ahead? I'm not sure. I think the reds are covering bottom left. Keeps reds in it.
Yeah.
He's going for it. It's an aggressive home. It's an aggressive shot.
Oh, he's covered the bag. That puts yellow's favourite, I think.
I agree. A lot of work to do from reds. So Kyle and Ben looking to extend their lead to 3-1 if they can. Big frame this. I think psychologically there's a big difference between 2-2 and 3-1.
Yeah. Good effort.
So we've gone from the cluster around the black to now, let's be frank, a little bit of a mess in this bottom half of the table.
Yellows have got one pocket blocked and reds have got the other. Some having a look.
Well, let's just have a quick catch up on the comms. The David Attenborough of pool. Well, I don't mind being a pound or two behind him. Sadly, Fylde pool commentary doesn't pay that well. Well, thanks, that's very kind of you, Toby. Not heard the jouster shout yet. Well,
Plenty of jousters in. Nathan Oliver come to support his mates.
I think if it does start, I think Western will be able to hear him in New York. Right, so how are we doing progress-wise in this fourth frame? Still congested.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere quickly, is it?
Well, they can't be accused of underthinking these shots.
No.
Are they in danger of reaching analysis paralysis? I wonder if they're looking at just skimming off one of these reds in a pair at the bottom centre to maybe just cannon that yellow onto the red that's near the bottom right. No. No. Obviously, Jono and Tim on yellows, just putting that yellow even safer than it was.
Yeah, I
don't understand that shot at all. I just assume that whatever they had planned didn't go to plan. So red's in play. I think there's something to be said for maybe a bit of screw back from one of these reds in the pair. It's all a bit tippy-tappy at the moment. I mean, if your yellow's here, which of course Jono and Tim are, I think have they not just opened up an opportunity for putting this yellow along the cushion into the red by red and pop the yellow bottom left? Trouble is that leaves the red over the pocket if they do. So
It's about all they can play, really.
I mean they've got to get this yellow in the centre of the bottom cushion out at some point, and they're right there now. I just don't see the value in the tippy toppy around this yellow. Yeah, all right, Liam. We all love a smarty pants. But yeah, he's fair. I did forget who was reds and yellows then for a second. AJ, finals should be on the clock.
Would help with Jono.
Yeah, what we need is a bit more technology to go wrong. Well, what time's your bedtime tonight, Colin?
I think it's past. I'll be having nightmares about Phil Watts.
I'm sure Tina can sort that out for you. Good evening, Tina, if you're still watching. All that for that.
This frame could be a while yet.
We miss you tonight, Liam. Hope you're well. Now we've given those of you that know Ben, you're never too far away from him bursting into song. So all we've said to him tonight is, for crying out loud, if he's going to start singing, please don't give us any copyright match problems on YouTube. This frame's been going on so long, me and Colin just have to keep checking our notes to remind ourselves who's what colour.
Who's on what?
For those of you in the same boat, Kyle and Ben are on reds and Jono and Tim are on yellows.
I'm in a comfy armchair here, in danger of falling asleep.
Well, I must admit, when I saw the speed at which your singles finals was going, I thought, I'll be home and tucked up in bed by 10. Right, what can Ben do with these reds? Come on, Ben, let's make something happen.
Oh, just Blackball's out.
Yeah. I don't think either pair's got any intention of dealing with the congestion on these two bottom pockets anytime soon. I guess the strategy might be just to try and leave the cue balls far up the table. If you're Jono and Tim, I think with all the reds down in this bottom half of the table, I think flick this yellow off the bottom left cushion, send the cue ball up towards bulk. Right, that's a great safety considering the situation. I think he's covered all the reds. Fair play, Tim. That's a cracking shot. So, are we going to start seeing some risk taking? I mean, it's a big target for Reds to aim at, so I'm not overly concerned that they won't at least make a hit on Reds.
Yeah, it's one you have to get out of here because any foul was the other's favourite.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good hit.
I think the same again from Jono and Tim. Maybe just flick off this yellow on the left, or even there's an argument for taking this yellow to the left of that pair of reds near the black spot to top left with a bit of follow through. Maybe start getting some of the yellows in the top half of the table.
Possible. Just playing safe.
Yeah, come off the left hand side of this yellow, cue ball up towards the bolt cushion.
Yeah, good shot.
That's a great white.
Good shot.
That white's so great they could make a Jaws film out of it.
Oh dear.
We're having to look at the D-list jokes here, guys. So I think this is going to be the pattern for the next sort of period of play. Yellow's probably just trying to nudge out towards the top end of the table. The more distance Jono and Tim can leave the cue ball for Kyle and Ben's Reds, the more they'll fancy either a mistake or a loose shot. So we're coming up to the hour mark in this final. The score stands at 2 frames to 1 in this race to 5. Oh no, this looks interesting. So we're going to try and
Develop another yellow.
so I think that's clearly Jono and Tim's plan now.
Just got that one.
Just get those yellows away.
Got one yellow.
Yeah.
The red covering it.
Well, they've got the yellow of the bottom left pocket. I think yellows are in control, but you could say the same about reds. But at least Jono and Tim are making an effort to start moving the yellows away from the congested area. So Carl seems to be looking to come off the cushion onto this red by the yellow bottom left.
Yeah, that's a good effort.
So I think he was trying to block a route back to yellows. Can't quite tell if we can see the yellow nearest the left middle pocket. He didn't know it was this exciting.
Playing away again. He's gone for the pot. Toby's going to take his tortoise for a walk. Probably get back in time for the conclusion of this frame. Someone's going to deal with this yellow now. That's solved the problem. Probably puts yellow's favourite for this.
So, quick comfort break. Have I missed anything?
Just Toby taking his tortoise out. He's tried to deal with the reds on the cushion, but hasn't worked.
Well, I think there are at least signs of progress.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember that match against Bulley that I was refereeing? And I had to claim I didn't believe progress was being made. Bloody hell, it was like World War III.
I was playing in it.
I know you were.
Yeah, they gave you a bit of abuse for that.
Yeah, all part of the rich tapestry of life in Fylde Pool League. Oh, and Ducky's in the chat. Evening, Wayne.
Ducky says up the jousters.
Do you know what? You know, like Batman has the bat sign, the big illumination.
Yeah.
I'm convinced Soundwave Jousters have one. Where they just flick the switch
Yeah.
and they're all called into action.
Jousters in support. Of course, Ducky won one of his finals night.
He did.
Played really well.
Can't remember if it was the Break and Dish or the Masters. I'm sure you'll remind me, Ducky. Apparently Wayne's mum loved the commentary that night. We said a special hello to the ducks on Stanley Park Pond.
Can't beat a crispy duck.
So I'm trying to remember what year it was when this frame started.
Oh, that's worked nicely.
Oh, here we go.
Should really take these out.
Yeah, good opportunity for yellows. Jono and Tim looking to level it up at 2-1.
2-1.
Sorry, 2-up Leah. But I think I've been commentating so long, my brain's frying up. There we go.
Yeah. All there from now.
And it's almost joined the dots.
Yeah.
Just drop this yellow into top right. Leave the uppermost yellow of the pair that's near the right middle. And you've got 3 pockets to play with for the black. Oh, that's right. It was the the singles KO. Yeah, remind me to have a chat with the committee about shot clock rules for future finals nights. I'm not sure that's where he wanted the cue ball.
Hampered queuing for this into the bottom corner. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball though. Just a little stun.
So, suggestion from AJ there that maybe we should look at whether or not players can talk. Scotch doubles is still the preferred format, I think, for doubles. But yeah, I can see an argument for saying, right, you get to chat at the start of the visit, and then pretty much no talking, just take alternate shots. I mean, I'd be in favour of that.
Has he got the weight here? Perfect.
That's a great shot from Tim.
Perfect.
So, Jono and Tim favourites now to level up at 2-2. Yeah. Okay. So frame number 5, Jono and Tim to break. Match tied at 2 frames each. empties now.
Take the empty.
Best barman in town, Ross Stevenson, doing his best to keep his Monday captain and his Tuesday captain hydrated. Good lad.
Yeah, it's 2 captains, eh?
So just as we're completing the post-season competitions for the Tuesday night league, the Blackball League, we're getting very close to the business end of the 8-ball Monday League.
We currently sit top of the league.
Yeah, Colin and I both play for Spin Wizards in Div 2 South. We've had a season-long nip-and-tuck battle with Bull A. We've just got 3 matches left.
For another trophy.
Hey, let's not jinx ourselves here, buddy.
We're going to be having to order a new cabinet, I think. Give the wife plenty of polishing to do.
Oh, God. Oh, one of us is in trouble with Tina, and I'm not sure which one of it is.
Oh, I'm never in trouble. Tim Picton to break.
Nicely done.
Well, has he got one?
Well, it's a good spread. I don't think anything was spotted.
No,
Try-
dry break. Smash them well there.
I've not. Ben moved around the table pretty fast. I've not seen him move that quick for an hour.
No.
So are you going reds here, Colin?
Yeah.
Question is, do you take that yellow? Do you take the red to bottom left now?
I think so.
Welcome to the chat, Tyler Payne. While Tyler was watching while you were playing your semi-final, Colin.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was still getting PTSD from watching the streaming table.
Yeah, unfortunate time. All experience, though.
Oh, Phil Watts joins the chat. Fresh from his victory. I mean, you could have at least made him work for it, Colin.
Well, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Tyler's excuse list number 4. The roll on that table.
There was no roll.
Only teasing, Tyler. Colin and I have rapidly running out of things to say on what was an enormously long frame number 4. Let's hope the rest of these frames have got a bit more life in them.
First marathon I've ever done. Kyle just weighing his next shot up. Bit off with that.
That's 2 reds up on the top cushion.
Tim and John all got them 2 yellows to deal with on the left cushion.
Excuse me. Since you mentioned duck, Chinese duck earlier, that's all I can think about. I was gonna get myself a takeaway on the way home. That's if they're still open by the time this match finishes.
Tyler says we're miserable. Take it Blackpool lost. Blackpool, of course, not doing too well.
As Shelley applied for an extension tonight. Well, Ross is working tonight. To be fair, it's still pretty busy out there. Still quite a lot of support. Granted, most of them have brought sleeping bags and hammocks, but so I'm just coming up to 1 hour and 15 for 4 frames. I think fourth frame. I didn't keep an accurate log of how long the frame was, frame 4, but
Chris Island will be getting worried his record frame time will be.
that's a great shot. Right, looks like yellows are going to try and make something happen now. I'm nowhere near the level of play of some of these guys in the finals. But what is there to talk about for this long in between shots?
I don't know. I've never done it. Just gonna try and develop these.
I mean, am I being harsh? All that chat and all that time for that.
Yeah.
I mean, John and Tim, I love you, but goodness me. play Tuesdays instead of Mondays. They said it's quicker and it's more exciting. I agree, Phil. I just don't know how.
Oh, that's a good shot. Where's the cue ball? Oh.
So, free visit for yellows. What are you doing with your free ball here, Colin?
We've got that yellow at the top of the table to deal with.
Bought the final on the streaming table, it said. I was this close to getting home. I'm only teasing, boys. It's an honour and a privilege to commentate on this prestigious Blackball League doubles plate finals. Tied up at 2 frames all.
Could be a long one.
Liam's suggestion is get Nathan to do it. Well, I'm a big fan of that idea. Not a big fan of that pot though.
No.
So we've got a clear dividing line now between reds and yellows.
Yellow should still be favourite here.
Yeah. Nice one, Phil. So Liam said it didn't sound too confident trying to get Nathan to do anything. Has anyone ever had confidence when asking Nathan to do anything?
Probably not.
He's a force of nature, law unto himself, that man. Love him to bits. There's not many that would carry off a Pikachu hat everywhere he goes.
Going about it at a snail's pace.
If anyone in Blackpool is free at the moment and fancies a crash course in pool commentary, please pop into Q's and knock on the door, and Colin and I would be glad to give you a little bit of a handover.
goes to the middle.
Here we go. Simple stone yellow bottom left.
Yeah,
For black to left middle.
to left middle, yeah.
So
Just leave the cue ball where the yellow is now.
Jono and Tim looking to take a lead for the first time in this match. Race to 5. Feels like 500. There we go. There we go. Jono and Tim took a 3-2 lead. We're just going to take a quick comfort break in the comms box and we'll be back with you for frame number 6 as soon as we can. Back soon, guys.
Paul's just gone out to stretch his legs. Calling him to break. Paul potted. Ben Smith gets to choose. Yellow's in play. I think they're looking at a plan. first time in this final, giving it plenty of thought. Got there in the end. Just tried to develop them yellows, but hit the black. Didn't want to hit that red. Looks like he's snooking himself. Best going twice across here. No, just going up and down. No. Passes the advantage to Jono and Tim.
Okay. So you join us back in frame number 6. So,
plenty of thought.
so for those listening on the stream, we're on the verge of being able to actually announce a presentation night date, and we've got something a bit different planned for you this year. Hoping to make an announcement soon, but things are happening.
Good.
Paul's praying it doesn't go to inside of here.
Quite right. Quite right, Tyler.
I hear the sound of takeaways closing all over Blackpool. Well, that's nice.
It's worked out well. Is this why Sean didn't want to referee the final?
He's not daft, Sean, is he?
No.
So Red's definitely looking for a finish here. John and Tim looking to take this to 4-2, which will be a one away from victory. It's not gone to plan, but there's a recovery option for red to middle.
Yeah, I think that's all we can go for now.
Hampered cue in means it'll be a little bit tricky to get any action on that cue ball. A screw back, or is it up and down?
See what John can do here. Yeah. Take this one on the bottom cushion now. Bring the white up for the red into the opposite corner.
Oh,
He's gone too far.
well, careless that from Tim.
Now
So
gives Yellows an opportunity.
it's a simple hit.
But it's getting it safe.
You're going to have to try and do something with the cue ball to take the cue ball back, I think, to the top half of the table. Or maybe just the other side of the black.
Well, he's hit it, but it's not too bad actually.
Kyle and Ben working out their options.
Probably just look to play safe here. bottom on and off the cushion. Put the white up behind the other yellow.
That was another burst of a run from Ben.
Yeah, that was the shot.
So pressure on red now.
I think it can just get through to the red, so it's not a total.
The natural angle of the cue ball is going to leave one of these two yellows on, I think.
Have to be careful not to going off as well.
Yeah, you don't want to be going in off too many times in the final, do you, Colin?
No.
Sorry, is that still raw? I mean, it feels like it was a lifetime ago, to be fair.
Yeah. No.
So Tim picked it at the table, trying to work out a plan to first of all hit the red. More importantly, try and leave it safe.
Yeah, he's got to try and get it safe somehow.
Because that's what this frame needs, a bit more safety. Here we go, the left hand side. Well, it's a great hit. It's not too bad.
Right there.
I mean, it's a thin cut yellow to the bottom left.
Probably just play the yellow and leave the white
Yeah.
covering behind the black. Yeah. That's
You
the
called
shot.
it. You called it, Colin. So,
Again, the problem is not just hitting it, but trying to get it safe.
he's going to have to come off one of these side cushions, I think.
Yeah.
How's your water, Colin? Is that all right?
Not bad, not bad.
Nice and hoppy. Oh, he's just missed.
Now, would you play it from there, knock the yellow into the left middle? Just move the white up, leaving the other yellow to the bottom left.
Let us know in the comments, boys. You've got ball in hand, free visit. What shot are you playing here on yellows?
I'd be looking to take that yellow to the left middle.
What, send the cue ball up and down?
Just roll it through a bit.
Is there any value in taking the white and putting the red safe? I mean, the last thing I want to do is extend this, but is that the right shot? Go.
No, I'll just take it on from there. No, he's moving the white.
Classic insight from Tyler. He says just pot them. So long straight yellow to bottom left. Hold the cue ball for yellow to right middle. And I think it's 3-3. Big pot this.
You'd be looking at
Yeah.
yellow to top
Top right.
right, yeah.
AJ says middle ball from bulk line. Good, good shout.
Yeah, good pop.
I think we have a level match on our hands. Straightforward, black to left middle.
Ben Smith.
3-3.
3-3.
Sell both pairs 2 frames away from victory.
The marathon continues.
We enter frame number 7. John and Tim to break. So just an hour and 3/4 for 6 frames. You alright, Colin? You're seizing up there, mate. Do you stretch your legs?
Foot's gone numb.
Do I need to ring for help, or are you okay?
William Monroe supporting his Jousters teammates.
I know we've said it many times, and fair play to Joesters. I mean, as Father Ted would say, cracking bunch of lads.
AJ says there's still 2 hours in this. Hopefully not.
Well, there may well be, but there's not 2 hours of commentary left, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Into the wee small hours.
The wee small hours.
Drymans.
Where's that come from? That just adding mans to the back of everything.
I think it was that Tyler Payne.
Hey, hang on. Tyler Payne's Who Jousters friends. All right, Tyler, we see you. We see you.
Tyler Payne needs all the friends he can get. Look, he's got supportive teammates.
I believe Oscar's his busy mate these days. So, sorry, Tyler, is that a bit too raw yet?
Too soon, Paul. Too soon.
Come on, if the pool can't keep us entertained,
We'll entertain ourselves.
over to the boys in the chat. Come on.
Yeah, let's have some good chit chat.
Yeah, all right, Tyler. I know what it's an info. I know what the reference is. Bus. Hopefully, I muted that in time.
That's worked out well. Kyle and Ben look good here. All on here for them. Just about okay. Another little geranium. card.
Yeah, that's gone very well for Kyle and Ben. So that was Sean, just checking we were both still alive in the commentary box. I'm considering moving in, getting my post delivered here now.
Oh, he's left it a bit short there.
Oh, Tyler. Give us a smile, buddy. We all love you, really. Good lad, good response, mate.
Nice ball.
So, to take Kyle and Ben one frame away from victory. Black to bottom left.
Should get this. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, good little clearance.
So as we enter frame number 8, Kyle and Ben one from victory, and it's Kyle and Ben to break in this next frame. The end could be in sight, boys. Strap on. Or should that be strap in?
So Ben Smith to break. What's the bets on a quick break and dish here? Yeah, potted.
Legal break. Liam, Nathan's he's certainly gone quiet. He's okay. We're just attaching a saline drip to him.
Still in his Pikachu hat.
We think he's breathing. He could have just nodded off. He's asked for his special blanket, but I'm not quite sure what that means. No, come on, Kevin. The hat is what gives him his power.
Reds look good here.
Now, just before we get to the business end of this film, I just want to put a quick plug out for our 9-ball fly this Sunday. Those of you who've played in them before know it's good fun. Get involved. If you want to play this Sunday, English 9-ball pool on English tables, just let me, Dave Drury or Q's know. Please let us know before Saturday so we can do the draw in advance. Okay, end of advert. I promise you, English 9-ball flies along. Tyler hasn't quite left us yet then.
The end could be nigh.
Can't even write my notes at the moment. Three reds and the black to take the Blackball League Doubles Plate Finals title for 2026. Oh, it's gone wrong already. Colin just nipping out for a quick comfort break. He's done well to last this long, to be fair. So do yellows clear on this visit and take us to a decider? My apologies. Of course, Carl and Ben on reds, Jono and Tim on yellows. So for those people asking about the start of next Tuesday's season, so after tonight's plate finals, I can complete the trophy list and get that sent away, depending on how long trophy delivery time is and presentation night. Best guess, and don't hold me to it at this stage, but we're looking for presentation night mid-March and try and get the season underway late March, hopefully early April at the latest. Welcome return to Colin.
Just had a break. Got the feeling back in my legs. like a decider. Welcome back, Mr. Paul Bennett.
Oh, evening, folks. Have you missed me? So, looks like we're heading towards a decider. Straightforward,
Yeah,
black to right middle.
Perfect. Jono doesn't miss these.
Kevin Baxter says, don't tell me it starts on a Tuesday. There we go, 4-4.
And we have that decider that Tyler Payne was saying you dreaded.
The thing that gives me hope is that regardless of what happens, this is the final frame.
Is that Nathan Oliver who's found his voice?
I fear we might be in trouble. Nathan's woken up. Apologies if you heard any bad language on our stream.
Players have had a handshake. All the
They've had a
best.
what, sorry?
Handshake for the
Okay.
decider. All the best. Both doubles.
Did you hear that? Could you hear Nathan from the other side of queues on the microphone in a soundproofed booth? I fear you could.
Yeah. Alan Weston. Yeah, he seems to have woken up.
I think Alan Weston heard it from New York without the aid of microphones as well. Okay, thank you all for staying with us tonight on this final stream. Let's hope the final's won by some brilliant shots rather than some mistakes.
Tim Picton stepping up. The all-important break.
Just had a message from Dave Drury saying who won the doubles.
We don't know yet. Dry. So Ben and Kyle get to choose here.
So do you take reds? Deal with the three at the top?
Yeah.
And you've got relatively straightforward. I know the reds are the
Just got one bad red.
what the one on the left near the two yellows. Yeah.
Other than that, they all go.
I don't have to make that Tyler's new catchphrase. Just pot them. Liam saying yellows. Well, Phil Watt says he'd take yellow. Not for the first time. My lack of top level pool strategy.
No, we're going for reds.
There we go.
What does Phil Watts know?
Well, he knows more than me, I'll give him that. to get Phil in the commentary box at some point.
Yeah. Try and learn something.
I think he taught you a lesson, mate.
He did.
Love you really, Colin.
Didn't even get out of second gear.
Second? That's ambitious.
Not fair though.
What, you having to play someone that's better than you? Damn, it's not fair.
I didn't even get a start.
Yep, for those of you just joining us, and why on earth are you just joining us now? Phil beat Colin in the final, what felt like a lifetime ago now, but it was earlier this evening. Colin did amazingly well to win 4-0 in the semi-final against Davy Preston.
I just couldn't reproduce it in the final.
So as the table stands at the moment, who wins this? Reds or yellows?
Well, Reds look good. It's not bad.
So they're going to have to take this plant on. Now what's the risk if they miss? I don't think yellows clear up if they miss this.
No.
Alan Weston says he's been to bed, woke up and still in the queue for a run. For those of you who don't know, Alan's currently in New York. He's got tickets for New York Knicks tonight at Madison Square Garden. Not jealous at all, mate. Well, if Phil's supposed to be going on holiday with these two on Saturday, I hope you've got flexible tickets. Might need a date change. Now, I'm sure we'll get this finished, well, at least in the next hour. I mean, it's not going to roll over until past midnight, is it?
Was that the Steve Davis Dennis Taylor final?
Did you say Steve Taylor?
No. Chance of a double on that red, but
Yeah,
covering themselves on the top reds.
you go off the right cushion and just drop into these reds.
Yeah.
Now he's going off the. Oh, he's looking at the double. Changing it for Ben's 41st. God bless you, everyone in the chat. You've kept us going tonight. Thank you so much. So as this match just tips over the 2-hour mark.
Few people tuning in for the decider. Who's your money on here?
can see what he was trying. I think trying to get the cue ball in amongst those reds top right.
Yeah.
He's not left much on it for yellow. So Colin, you glad what felt like a lifetime ago? Did you find just nipping in the commentary box for just a quick comms on the cold comms on the final? We'll be done in half an hour.
Yeah. That's 2 hours I'll never get back.
Tyler's taking bets on whether it's over or under 12 o'clock. I'm forever an optimist, Tyler. I think we'll have this done at least in the next 50 minutes. Generous to a T, Tyler. So what's the play here for yellows? Just try and develop the pair, and you've kind of got the bottom half of the table under control.
Yeah, it's just them two next to each other.
Split those, and then look to pull the trigger at the first opportunity.
Yep.
Would you make yellow's favourite here or reds?
Well, reds have got that one in the bottom half tied up. There's no pocket for it really, unless you get behind it.
Yep, Tyler reckons yellow's favourite.
Jono instructing Tim on what he wants.
What's Tyler saying? The top one of the two goes top right. Clue? So Jono and Tim at the table on yellows. Do we cut this yellow back to the top left?
Tricky.
He's going for it. No, he's gone for the double. Treble? Neither. So is there an argument for planting the reds in top right, leave the second red over the pocket, and then try and find a way to come back down?
It's just getting on that red, innit?
Well,
Surrounded by yellows.
I mean, if you can get the cue ball down to the bottom left-hand sort of quadrant, really, for a red to the right middle, obviously you've got a straightforward black bottom right.
Yeah.
Well, Phil's saying reds need to go. Last chance. Mr. McGee joins the chat. Been watching for 10 minutes and seen one shot.
That's how we feel.
You've only been watching
for 2 hours.
I was, you've only been watching 10 minutes. Fucking lightweight, McGee.
That wasn't right.
In unrelated news, a request from the committee has been received suggesting we scrap Tuesday doubles plates. Only joking, of course. And that box office clips will be last chance for Jono and Tim. Didn't have an 8 AM reservation for breakfast. Oh God, what I'd kill for breakfast right now.
Just play this red to the bottom right corner. Just cover the bag.
Does that not leave yellows an easy safety? Ba-boom. Breakfast with a side of crispy duck. Mate, I had desires of a crispy duck before I went to bedtime, but not only of all the takeaways now shut, getting dangerously close to the fucking off licenses closing as well.
Take your time, take your time.
You winding me up?
He's gone for
Oh,
it.
what a pot.
Oh, he's snookered himself though.
What a pot.
He's
What a
told
lousy
himself.
result. Surely yellow's favourite now.
Yeah.
Petrol station meal deal. Oh God, has it come to this? Go on then, best meal deal options. Go.
Good hit. Now
Okay.
Can the else clear up from here?
Yeah, surely Jono and Tim have to go for here. I'd love an all day breakfast, mate. I need a venue. Crispy bacon and a poached egg. Nice bit of hash brown and Lincolnshire sausage. You know, mate, we have exhausted our pool knowledge chat about an hour ago. You missed the great middle session where it was favourite crisps. For the record, it was Steak McCoy's.
Wow. Should have played safe. So if he gets that red to top right,
Top right, you reckon it goes?
where's the black going?
I don't think that red goes top right, buddy. Oh, am I going to get proven wrong here?
Oh, was
Is that a
black
foul?
first?
I think that was black
Black
first.
first.
One of the downsides of being in the comms box is I can't hear the conversation on the table. I'm pretty sure that was black first.
Definitely. Yellows are on here.
I'm just going to double check. Yeah, foul confirmed.
Questioning whether the white's behind the line. So, yellow's in pole position. He's run out of position a bit there.
Sorry, just fallen asleep there. Little nudge and woken up.
Another safety. It's a total. No easy way out.
So I think we're going to have to give serious consideration to trying to find a way to set a criteria at which shot clocks come into play. Because with the best one in the world, these are supposed to be post-season spectacles of excellence. And no disrespect to people involved in the final, this is not that. Suggestions welcome. Let's see what we can make happen. Of course, any changes have to be agreed, etc., etc. But 2.5 hours for a race to 5 does seem a little bit excessive to me. Anyway, rant over.
Getting into the realms of Tony Brown and Dave Chalmers.
So Phil's saying the gap between the black and yellow. Is that what they're going for? I think it is.
Yeah, it's the only way, isn't it? Oh.
Close, but no cigar. 2 visit yellow, or 3 visit yellow, I should say.
Yet again, yellow's a favourite. Can they see it out? Should really be taking these.
Do you move the white?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so close to bulk anyway, you might as well just move it,
Yeah.
just to get
Line it
a
up properly.
perfect shot. Kev Baxter says game over.
Tim Picton to play.
I think you and about a dozen others left. Really, really hope so.
Yeah, good part.
Right, well, there's the first one. Surely that's game over.
Should be. Top of the yellows. Just come off and push
I'm a big fan of what Phil Watson said. Just ban the talking between shots on Scotch doubles. Big fan of that, mate. We'll get our heads together and we'll come up with some proposals, I think, before the start of next season.
Just awkward queuing.
Okay, first shot on the black in the final deciding frame. Jono and Tim to become doubles plate champions for Blackball Tuesdays 2026. It's there. Congratulations. Congratulations to Jono and Tim. Commiserations to Kyle and Ben. But huge thanks to everyone that kept us engaged in the chat tonight. You've saved our lives. Thank you so much.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
It's a good night from me.
And a good night from me.
Take it easy, everybody. Live safe.